All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Crypto Wolf back again, and it is the Crypto Easter special because you gotta celebrate the holidays a little bit. So it's nothing too much going on. Obviously, the markets are a little bit of that weekend sideways action, even like how we have on most holidays, where there's still some things you could pick out. Generally scalps, but for the most part. There's not a ton going on. Oh, and I almost forgot. Real quick quote of the day. Easter is the only time of the year it's safe to put all your eggs in one basket. So remember, diversify that portfolio, whether it be crypto or just everything in general. And, happy Easter from me. So getting to it, we're going to take a little look at the chart here. We're also going to have a little bit of background music playing for the first time. Some no copyright music, so hopefully YouTube doesn't harass me over it. But we'll see how it goes here. Yeah, there we go. And so real quick, I'm on the Ethereum Classic chart because I actually just had like a decent little long over here on Ethereum Classic. I think we were like from here to here, and then I kind of like got stopped out on this candle because I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, almost like a 2%, and had some potentially irresponsible leverage on that one because I normally don't trade Ethereum Classic, and I'm so used to just going in on it that I forgot it was up at 25%. But hey, it worked out. It was nice. I'll take that. A little almost like free money. But once I did notice it, I'm like, oh, we're gonna have to watch this one. And of course I ended up walking away, but at least I moved the stop up, so wasn't too worried. At least we were in the green. It was good. It was gravy. But taking a look here, let's come out on the daily. On the daily, we have some interestingness going on here. You can see Bitcoin over here got this trend line going that we bounced off of a little bit ago, and now we're kind of starting to potentially round out the bottom of this, as we come down and start going sideways. So it'd be nice to see us go back up from here, the momentum wave over here, potentially rounding out the bottom as well. We did come up on the VWAP. It's a very slow, drawn out move upwards, so we shall see. But if we're gonna flip green, it's gonna be over this weekend probably. I mean, it maybe tomorrow evening by the latest, if we're flipping green. RSI starting to round a little bit, but generally speaking, heading downward. So the big thing to watch is, if we come back and retest that trend line right there, could be getting into the danger zone. Also could just be maybe like a little not necessarily double bottom, but could be a situation like this with the higher low double bounce off the trend line. So that's kind of what I am looking for. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit on the 6 hour. You could see where we got this little pattern, little shape going on. It's not a great one, but it's something. I mean, we potentially could. I feel like I'm chopping it off too close, drawing it right there. It'd be nice have a little bit more to go off of, but if nothing else, I imagine when we do break out of this little area, it's not going to be like a full breakout, but it will probably give us a direction. So we'll see what's up with that. But coming down to the 1 hour, just seeing what's going on right now, you can see where we are. We're sideways, but up. It's that weekend sideways action, but we are putting in higher lows. So we got that going for us. Although, we had this little, I hesitate to call it a pump, but we had that little bit of move to the upish side. But now, we got VWAP crossing back down. Money flow has just been pathetic, choppy, weak, small. It's got no self-esteem at this point. It's It's been so weak, so flat. Just can't get it up. We need to get us some Viagra for the chart over here. But see what's going on with everybody else. You know, Luna a little more sideways. Not much there, although a little bump in the money flow, but I'm not putting any hope into that one. We got these tiny little momentum waves going. ETH looks like we may be breaking away from the little prediction there. I think we could probably delete this at this point now. Let's see here. I mean, it could still happen. I mean, we had this little uptrend part correct, I guess, but we will see. It'd be nice to get, you know, a nice little run to the upside here, potentially recheck that resistance level. Yep, don't worry about that. That's nothing. Clean that out a little bit. You know, up here on the daily, you can see where ETH is already in the green. Got a green candle here on the daily. Get some bold divergence lines, but just crossed over, just got a green dot, hasn't even confirmed yet. You know, take a peep at the 12-hour over here. You know, looking a little better, as a matter of fact. What do we got going? Is it going up right now? No, going down. I feel the phone vibrate, and every time the phone starts vibrating like 6 times in a row. Oh shit, gotta go run and check the chart. Something's happening. Looks like money flow coming down. RSI's, you know, despite being a weekend and everything, they've been pretty tight for a little while now. You know, had a little move to the downside, just super low volume through here before taking off for a little bit. Look at that, came right up to that fib level. Interesting. Let's see who has anything going on today. I haven't updated this for a little bit, but I imagine it's not terribly different. Filecoin coming in at the mover and shaker of the day. EOS, oh my gosh, here we go. There it comes. If you hang out around any of the little crypto social media places, you already know it's probably overloaded with EOS memes. I'll give them this. It's a devout following. You know, ETH Classic, you know, we're still pulling back down, but we'll see. If we put in a higher low, I might be looking at getting back in on a long on ETH Classic right there. ICP coming back out of nowhere a little bit. Tezos, Polkadot looking halfway decent. Let's go look at Polkadot. Let's see. You know, when you start getting those smaller percents on that list, yeah, it makes me want to take a closer look, thinking maybe we can, you know, catch it before it starts getting up into that 5-6%. It's actually not looking too bad right now. You know, no divergence on the momentum wave, but we do have a little bit of divergence going here on the VWAP, and potentially, you know, we had it here. Looks like we're not going to continue that trend, so that could be good. That could be a little invalidation over here on the VWAP divergence. By the way, let me know, is the music too loud? Can you hear me? Let me know what you think. This is the first time we're doing music. I did a couple little tests here and there, but not sure how it sounds on your guys' end. Man, I'm liking that. Man, it's starting to go right now. What's the longer term looking like here? Oh my gosh, the same. Yep, money flow coming back up again, doing another little bump. We got 1, 2, 3. It's been getting some. Look at it, man. If nothing else, some nice scalps going on here with Polkadot. I can't see it. 6-ish. Let's see what else. The 30-minute here. You know, elongating that VWAP out, just still hanging to the upside. Look at that DBSI though, that's interesting. You know, 1063. You know, starting to get a little pressure from the other direction. But seems like we just got enough people feeling bullish on Polkadot right now that it just don't give a damn. Yeah, look at it, looking good down here on the 8-minute. You know, a little bit flat on these on the VWAPs here, but I mean, if it's gonna go, it's gonna go. Just curiosity. And look at the money flow on the low time frame. What else do we got going here? Is Solana potentially getting in on it? Oof. Not quite as nice. Let's bump up a little bit here. Kind of sketchy looking for real though. Just, I can see a lot of potential stop loss killers if you're holding it too close. Looks like Solana definitely kind of getting ready to come down. It's getting big splits every time it starts going up. So it's in that weak that weekend sideways mode. Let's see anything jumping out on this list here. Elrond. Not really. Not about. Now wave's not doing too much. Loop ring about to turn back around. Monero had a little bit going. Again, not super great. You know, it's the weekend. It's a holiday. You got to lower your expectations a little bit. You know, if you're super hungry to be trading, maybe just you know, knock out some little scalps. You know, quick in and out and be done with it. But also wanted to look at, you know, let me lower this just for a second here. So came across this article. What day was that? The 13th, so Wednesday. And this was actually one of the better little breakdowns about what's going on with, you know, inflation, the Fed policy, and all that stuff. I'm not gonna, it's a decently long article. It's not super long, but you know, I like that they did it good with the charts, you know, showing what they're talking about. And if you want to know, there's like some good analysis on, you know, what people think is going to be happening and all that, I definitely recommend it. It's over here on Zero Hedge. I might have to search for it at this point because probably got bumped down the list. Inflation and the Fed, new dance partner to contend with. I recommend checking it out. It is it gives you some good perspective. It even goes back, you know, looking at, you know, past situations that had similarities. But jumping over here real quick, hitting up the Bitcoin news. What do we got here? NBA launches initiative dedicated to Web3 metaverse and NFT collectibles. If you don't know, the NBA was one of the big reasons that Chili's was pumping back when they first started out. They're probably the first big NFT collaboration, so they've been doing it here for a little while. So it looks like they are not just doubling down but tripling down. So, you know, probably eventually see some good stuff in there. I'd be curious to know like exactly what companies they're getting in with. We also have Sega hints at the inclusion of NFT and metaverse elements in its super game proposal. Does not surprise me in the least. EOS popping up on the headlines there. Look at that. Argentinians are now using their peer-to-peer markets to multiply their savings. Good for them. Big short investor Michael Burry says the Fed has no intention of fighting inflation. I don't know if I would necessarily go that far to say that they have no intention of fighting it. I mean, first off, just as, you know, right off the bat, they have a policy where they generally try to keep 2% inflation is what their standard operating procedure is. But at this point, it's kind of beyond their control, even though they have some control over it. But they're afraid to do too much, because you do too much, you're gonna cause like a bigger reaction. So they're trying to like incrementally raise rates a little bit, wait a little bit, raise rates a little bit, see how it reacts. I think everybody that is in a big position that I've heard is pretty skeptical that we're going to get too many basis points increase, particularly with everything else going on too, because you have the supply chain stuff, you got all the lockdown stuff in China, all that, and it's kind of a bad time to add fuel to the fire, but it's also long overdue, so it's kind of necessary at the same time. And then you have everything going on with the housing and mortgages and all that good stuff, and it's just a shitstorm all the way around. Bitcoin mining difficulty drops for the third time in 2022. Just over 100,000 blocks to go until the halving. If you don't know what the halving is, they have a set number of blocks, and when you reach that number of blocks created or mined, then it halves the amount that can be mined until you reach a certain point, and then no more will ever be created, provided they don't go in and change that, which I highly doubt they would. That, and you'd have to have a consensus, and the whole point of Bitcoin is that it has a limited supply, limited quantity, and so why you'd want to change that would just be pointless. But this one right here, Amazon CEO, crypto will become bigger, NFTs will grow very significantly. The CEO of e-commerce giant Amazon is optimistic about crypto and non-fungible tokens. He says that over time, crypto will become bigger and NFTs will continue to grow significantly. Kind of interesting. And this isn't Jeff Bezos, by the way. It's Andy Jassy. And in an interview with CNBC Thursday, he replaced Bezos as president and CEO of Amazon in July last year, previously led AWS. And regarding whether Amazon will accept crypto for payments of products on its platform, the CEO affirmed, "We're not probably close to adding crypto as a payment mechanism in our retail business. However," he noted, "I do believe over time that you'll see it become bigger." Commenting on whether he owns any crypto, the Amazon executive disclosed, "I don't have Bitcoin myself." When asked whether Amazon could one day sell NFTs, Jassy replied, "I think it's possible down the road on the platform," while revealing that he does not own any personally. Which does not surprise me. A person in his position is probably on the fence at the moment. If nothing else, just waiting for a better time to buy. Because, these guys aren't stupid. They know they're going to wait till a bear market. And once things really start to dip, we're in the height of the bear market, you're going to see a lot of these people who've been looking into it, thinking about it, even commenting on it. They're going to go in then, and they're not going to tell anybody at first. Maybe we'll find out, maybe we'll hear that, there were some big purchases, but these guys are going to be doing, OTC purchases, so it'll happen, but there'll be a delay. Just like when Elon Musk bought a ton, and he didn't tell people for a while. So just, pay attention. We're going to be calling out if we do go into this bear market, keep zooming out. Once we start getting that bullish divergence on the bigger time frames, it's going to be time. While markets consolidate, crypto fear and greed index points to extreme fear. Holy cow, guys. Oh my gosh, look at that. He knows. He's seen the fear. He's got the 1,000-yard stare. Let's see, they're actually going to show it. There it is. There's the dumbass fear and greed index. And basically, don't use this as a means to make any decisions, but it is. It's just it's a little a needle gauge here showing the overall market sentiment. And it's, I don't know if I'd say it's accurate, but it's close. It's close. I'd probably guess that we're over here. Because, you know, I do see a lot of people that are still generally optimistic, but I think more than anything, people are starting to get used to the fact that it's not always going to do what you thought it was going to do. And, you know, enough people have been talking about a bear market and coming down maybe into like the 20Ks that people have adjusted to the thought. And so, you know, at least the smart people and the honest people in the crypto space will be telling you that it's not really a bad thing. I mean, if you're trying to cash out on your entire crypto portfolio and go spend the money on something, yeah, it's going to be a shitty time for you. But and for anybody else who pays any attention whatsoever, I mean, we're all waiting on it. I mean, we're sitting and checking the watch, you know, every 10 minutes, like, is it bear market yet? Is it dipping? Oh my god, it's dipping. Oh damn, not yet. Like, we're ready. Got bags packed, shoelaces tied, wallet stacked up, folder where you sit on it and it makes your butt cheek fall asleep. We are ready. We've been saving. Let's see, what else do we got here? Vitalik Buterin becomes citizen of crypto-friendly Montenegro. Okay, so 3 African countries plan to adopt crypto and blockchain solutions. Cameroon, the DRC, and the Republic of Congo. Yeah, not exactly giant first worlders, but hey, you know, keep it coming, keep it coming. And you know what? And I hope it helps them. I really do. I hope it helps the people there. You know, it just, in those places, you never know what the hell's going to happen with your money from day to day. Crypto and blockchain firms constitute 16% of UAE Free Zone's record Q1 company registrations. That's interesting. So the Emirates seeing a lot of crypto companies moving in. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of love for crypto. A lot of crypto people going out to the UAE. Latest comments. Mexico's third richest billionaire warns of severe dollar inflation, says buy Bitcoin to save your skin. He's just trying to push Bitcoin to a $1 million coin so he can take an easy ride up. Well, are any of us not? Let's be honest. Yield App's new referral program offers a massive bonus. How much? How much? How much you talking here? How much you talking? Give me a number, give me a number, give me a number. 1,000 yield. That's their token, yield. Yeah. Alright, it took too long to give me a number. I stopped caring. Uniswap launches swap widget. Devs can embed the DEX with one line of code. I mean, it's such a... The user interface is so incredibly simple that I can't see why they wouldn't want to do it like that. BlackRock Fidelity to invest in crypto firm Circle's $400 million funding round. Yep, and if you have not heard already, you know, the big boys are getting deeper into crypto. And if you don't know, you know, Circle is you know, it's the crypto cartel. It's the traditional finance getting into crypto space. It's, you know, it's all that side of the room. But in the end, I mean, generally speaking, it helps all of us who are holding it and trading it, because just the more money keeps pumping in. I mean, you also got to think that the market cap for Bitcoin alone is, you know, a little bit above $750 billion. Entire crypto market cap is 1.8 trillion. So it's still small. I mean, it sounds like a boatload of money, but you know, you compare it to some of these other entities. I mean, you think about it, that's just the crypto space in itself. Let's see. What is BlackRock's market cap? Yeah, let's do this one. So 104 billion. Let's see. Let's do largest companies by market cap. Here we go. So Apple, about 2.7 trillion. Again, one company. Saudi Aramco, 2.3-ish. Microsoft, 2. Alphabet, 1.6. Amazon, 1.5. Tesla, 1 trillion. Almost entirely due to Elon Musk. I mean, if it wasn't for him being the meme lord, as they say, I can't imagine it would be anything close to that. But I mean, you can see, I mean, just, we got Bitcoin alone is bigger than Facebook. I think we're bigger than Berkshire Hathaway. 767. Woo, just a little bit. We are above Berkshire Hathaway, and the overall market cap, it would be right behind Microsoft right now. We can bump down a little bit because, so this is one thing that's very important for everybody who is trading or investing in Bitcoin or crypto, is that the money is not really there right now. You know, you can see it in this chart here as an example. You know, over here on the daily, you can see, zoom this up for you. So that right there, you know, that was when everybody was FOMOing. We're in the peak of the bull market. You know, money flow was just fantastic. Even got up here, took that bounce off the 60. And then we came down a little bit. But even, you know, even though it was going down, it was still not too bad. I mean, definitely, you know, if you were looking at that fear and greed index, the fear was outrageous. But, you know, money flow came back again. Okay. Right here, we had just this short little stint before we're coming back down. But even then, I mean, this entire area here, it really just hasn't been there lately. And we're just not really doing it like we were doing it. And this is better representation here. You can just see money flows falling off. So, yeah, market's in a lull. Flat out. And so if you are, you know, wondering why trading's not quite as good, the weekends are horrible, evenings 50-50, you know, the money's not there. Back when we were anywhere in this region right here, you know, it was all day, every day. You know, it'd be super hot trading for 15 minutes, half hour, cool off for a half hour, right back at it. And the best thing I could say is take this opportunity. You know, it may not be the big money-making opportunity that, you know, we were having back here, or even the little bit we were having right here, but it is an opportunity to learn your craft, to get better at it. Man, look at that. Still got the blood diamond over here on the weekly. Scurry. Super scary. Might as well make a little horror show episode about that guy alone. Yep. RSI generally heading down. VWAP just crossing over. Money flow looking like it's about to cross over. So, you know, the weekly is looking a little ugly. That is for sure. But it is Easter. And, you know, Easter is about new beginnings and rising up. So looking over here, you know, on the smaller time frame, money flow coming back from the dead. momentum coming back from the dead. Even jump over here to the daily. Yeah, it's coming down, it's a little flat, but our VWAP is poking up. Looking like the Puxatani Phil, the groundhog. We'll see if it sees its shadow, if we're gonna get another couple months of bear market. So it's kind of the deciding moment right now, you know, as we came down and we start heading sideways. Are we gonna continue the curve? Or are we gonna get wrecked? Time shall tell. But that's pretty much what's been going on. Holy cow, I got so many tabs right now. Let's close some of this stuff. Yep, that was the 100,000 blocks left. So let's see, do they got an estimate of when it will be? Around May 3rd, 2024 is the current halving estimate. So we got some time. I mean, we have plenty of time. Between now and then, I can almost guarantee we're going to see a bear market. Pretty much 2 years from now. Yeah. Given everything going on, I'd say we got some bear market time ahead. Man, that song sucked. I apologize on behalf of that song. Let's see, anything else going on? Iran will not allow crypto payments, prepares to pilot digital real. Yep, they're getting their CBDC ready and they don't want competition. Cryptocurrencies carry systemic risks. Threaten ruble, Bank of Russia insists. Well, you know what? Shout out to the author for rhyming. I can appreciate that. Yeah, but you know, what you gonna do about it? Derivatives exchange giant CME Group adds 11 new cryptocurrency reference rates. What's up with this? CME, who is CME? Chicago-based derivatives exchange CME Group plans to launch 11 new reference rates tied to specific crypto assets. Oh, Chicago Mercantile Exchange? I was thinking it was like a crypto exchange. All right. What do we got? What's coming here? 11 more cryptocurrencies to the firm's existing Bitcoin and Ethereum reference rates are often used as a benchmark for exchange-traded funds and other financial products. The new rates will cover Polygon, Solana, Stellar, Algorand, Bitcoin Cash, Cardano, Chainlink, Uniswap, Cosmos, Litecoin, and Polkadot. All right. That's got some good picks in there. A bunch of blue chips. I'd be interested. Provided by Bitstamp, Coinbase, Gemini, Itbit, Kraken, and LMAX. Don't know who LMAX is, but yeah, got some big dogs in there. Particular ones that have been around for a long time. Each coin will leverage 2 exchanges. You know, Coinbase generally tends to be like a gold standard for most people doing charting. And Binance is also a big one too, but Binance is not very well liked by a lot of people, a lot of institutions. I can appreciate the big FU that they were giving to some governments a while back, so. But at the same time, I don't know, a lot of people see them as like the crypto cartel themselves, so whatever, you love them, you hate them. Fact is, they're a giant exchange. We got OFAC updates claims Ronin hack is tethered to North Korea's hacker syndicate Lazarus Group. Yep, heard about that one. Robinhood CEO Elon Musk and Doge co-founder Billy Marcus discuss improving Dogecoin, huh? I'm curious, but I'm not. If they do, cool. All right. I don't actually hold any, so I kind of don't have the greatest opinion on the matter either way. Want to dodge your crypto tax? Learn the risks from Coinly. When you say the word risks in that sentence, you kind of make me nervous. In recent years, the IRS has made one thing abundantly clear. If you make money from crypto, they want their cut. Yeah, what do I say every damn time topic comes up? So if you're underreporting or outright avoiding crypto taxes, be warned, the penalties are steep. Before you take the wrong turn, learn the risks from crypto tax experts Coinly. Let's see. What will tax offices know about my crypto? There's no way they can know about your crypto, but it's not the case at all. Tax offices, including the IRS in the US and the ATO in Australia, blah, 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 are compelling exchanges to share your KYC data on demand. Let's see. They've already won a John Doe summons against Coinbase, Kraken, and Poloniex. Yeah, which, if you don't know that, if you're using any of those three, or Gemini for that matter, you know, if you didn't know that they are working with them fairly easily, well, you better know it, and you better report it, because they're gonna come after you. The IRS recently updated form blah blah blah, the voluntary disclosure practice pre-clearance request and application, jeez, that is a long name, to include a section on reporting virtual currencies. Lets taxpayers who may be facing criminal prosecution for violation of tax laws voluntarily disclose information to the IRS that they previously failed to disclose. So, aka they have the go snitch on yourself form. Provided the IRS hasn't initiated proceedings already, a voluntary disclosure can help you avoid prosecution if you've previously evaded assessment or payment. By making a voluntary disclosure, you agree to cooperate with the IRS and pay any due taxes in full in order to avoid criminal prosecution. Based on the penalties, disclosure is a much better option than a potential $100K fine or prison sentence. The fact that they send you in prison for shit like that is fucking outrageous. I mean, all right, I'm gonna stop talking about it because I'm just gonna start cursing, and this is gonna turn into a giant bitch fest. XRP hits 1 week high. Yeah, it was pumping yesterday. Research shows that more than 1 million Australians own crypto. Shout out to the Aussie lads. Very much appreciate you, Governor. Bumb. That's a horrible name. Games mobile app Bitcoin miner integrates real BTC rewards via Zebedee. That's a terrible name too. Kazakhstan to increase tax for miners considers tying levy to crypto prices. The big middle finger to you as well. But all right, I'm going to wrap it up on that note. Come back real quick one last time. Check the charts. What's going on? Ethereum Classic still going down. Man, I probably should have shorted. So that is it. That is all. I hope all of you have a fantastic Easter. Remember, particularly if you have kids, get off your ass and go hide them eggs. Don't be ruining your kids' Easter. You better go have an Easter egg hunt. And, take it easy on the candy. Take it easy on the chocolate. They don't need to be eating that whole gigantic bunny all at once. Jeez, oh man, you're going to regret it. And they will too. Because their teeth are going to end up looking like mine, which suck. Playing hockey didn't help either. But yeah, them's the breaks. But alright, love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. And remember, keep being a badass. Life is short, so be happy.